Occupy Bank of Ghana demonstrators, the minority in parliament, and the opposition party decided, say, they want to use the streets to draw the attention of the governor of the Bank of Ghana, any board members, about certain happenings, any mismanagement, any incompetency on the part of the governor. The members of parliament decided, say, they will not use parliamentary proceedings, almost ability to summon the Bank of Ghana and the governor in a civilized manner. Obeba na engage paper to paper. Na beside the questions. No answer the issues at comforting Bank of Ghana and how a Bank of Ghana, whatever loss, any difficulty omo kwan be so amobe fa na WONTUMI a resolve and na overcome those difficulty. Normal recover omo losses no. Normal move the bank forward. Na ebi aka economy no. They decided to hit the street. And in hitting the street, no, it's their choice. Na Mumu Namu say there is freedom of expression. Freedom of expression. In fact, the freedom to demonstrate, no, is guaranteed by the Constitution. In Timu hitting the street, no, you use words, mu placards, any mu words amu use you know. Ebi wa yen to me mboso. Me person me glorify no the station. Abusive language. These organizers attack on the integrity of the governor of Bank of Ghana, the insult and everything amountuye on the street no, was directed at the Bank of the governor and the able team no. And you use the street to send your grievances. Now the governor of the Bank of Ghana also, citizen. Now also over too much energy no. Fake is say, instead of using channel like no plan, now WONTUMI are explaining the issues. Now what Ghana representatives know the opportunity to ask all the questions. You bet me you will tell the student here. Say Bank of Ghana no is being run at a loss, and now Bank of Ghana no collapse here, and now Bank of Ghana no issues nearby no. Now who fought? Now who caused them? You did not use that channel, but you decided to go on the street. And people who go on the street and scream and shout, and they demand answers from the street. No, muye hooligans. Muye hooligans. And the hooligans, no, would demonstrate no, through lawyer Sasu Sevier. Sasu, the person boss have video no. Where's a lawyer Sasu use you know? I saw be a who say who lawyer Sasu sebi. Some more decided not to hit the streets, but you decided to engage parliament, use parliamentary procedure to invite the Bank of Ghana governor to parliament. They will be taken wrong. The members of parliament will comport themselves. There will never be choboy and insults and attack. Lawyer Sasu was drunk. Utumu said, "Well, boo, we should anymore." Boy now, boo because you see, parliament utumu mbo kotraho, but on the streets no, now boo on moon so no shit. Who said nobody will tell you at that time because that's also that I know. That who share video look at I don't want to verify. Some of the statements here, maybe we borrow platform so because me a guy, what I to hair, me a guy. So it's the ordinary girl, choco girl or boy crying you see that statement, but because over on the streets now he was engaging in hooliganism, and those who went on the street no muniano, including Selu Teketia, or Ashe black. Now ye be say, huh? Ye be kum, ye be chobiti, ye be cheti, ye be cheti. Now all these things now mu ye no. Na mu bonum na mu sa na mu didi atem no. Na inscriptions na match no a black placards no so no. And the interviews are more than mana, more did the governor not them. Now more describing the governor and the president said they are criminal syndicate. You use harsh words on the governor. You use words to describe the governor as criminal, as somebody who need not to be there. But the attack and the insults. When the governor decide to respond with one word, mutukwa pai. And that is where you see so-called security expert. Ghana hano. They say, "Omu ni ejuma biaye." Omu de abane say, "Obi kasa pa," and it has speaking implication. And then people start attacking the governor. Listen to me. Legally, when you had the right to demonstrate, you decided to protect that right. You went and enforced that right. You demonstrated, and in that demonstration, you vent your anger, your frustration, and also let the whole thing. And by using the onyae, onye, aye, onya, these are the words. From a kake onye, amenye. Me, I'm a girl boy. I'm a Sukula boy. I'm a Choco boy. I'm a Mamprobi boy. So the words from Lawyer Sasu, who is my junior at the bar, and if anything go by, I can Ghana Bar Association, and then the General Legal Council should have invited him to come and explain the misconduct as a lawyer, and then Parliament should have sanctioned Lawyer Sasu. But any day, the commentators and the NDC's apparatus and the security agencies and those who believe in rule of law and democracy are quiet. They are comfortable because Sasu have come to say, I'm sorry. But the governor, who also exercises the right, thinking, it's an opinion. Said, I'm here, you know, to trust Ampaw, to trust them, was sweet, so. Man, go to trust them, manka. Obi could near them. Insult is part of hooliganism. Hooligans insults. They use the word choboy. And that's exactly what you did. So I don't see why Dr. Addison should be condemned, called upon to do what? Apologize? No. I 100% support Dr. Addison. Dr. Addison, the governor of Bank of Ghana, don't ever apologize. Stand by your statements. Hooliganism, to the power, raise to the power 2. That's what I give. I support the use of that word. Because if you are not responsible, an irresponsible opposition, and parliamentarians are people who go on the street, we voted for you and gave you a house. Members of parliament has a house of parliament, where there are seats, taxpayers' money. We've given you air conditioning. We're giving you facility. We're giving you a security protection. We're giving you the comfort. We're giving you offices. Operate from that place and call the Bank of Ghana to order. Invite the Bank of Ghana through sermons. Number Bank of Ghana, no. Any bank of the governor, no. Any the management team should appear before you. Now, munye interrogation, detail. Now, Papa no explaining champion. Now, at the end of the explanation, no, if after a summons or report whatsoever, no, come out to come and tell us, say, the Bank of Ghana deserves to be maybe sacked. And you are writing to the president to do so. You decided not to do that, but decided to go on the street. The street that is meant for ordinary people. The street is meant for people who don't have any place to stay. Streets no is citizen. What I say, hey, street boys, the street boys, and also who down parliamentary comfort zone, your house, parliamentary offices, parliamentary privileges, Now go on the street. Nobody respects you on the street. The street is a hustling place. The street, there are insults on the street. There are bullying on the street. There are disorders on the street. People who are on the street, most of them are hot. All I say, it won't be for parliamentarian debiality and street no. That is why Sasu Kombo here or Konum Mibi. Or they say Beshi. One more. Either saw boy. I'm not she. I'm not Beshi Sinimu. Emma Obia Oyo Christo ni o preachy. Na o say nyame adom baby o fi by pa no. O ma wure mfi baby already fi by Sasu preachy kire yen. O te say nyame or your nyame nipa or conferences. He preached the word of God, but because he went on the street no fan. Hooliganism no, spirit no fan. And the man no can nyama. Sebi don't go school da. Sebi chokom nipa kronka. Ebe katre. I use that word on the governor and the bank. They be car a bino. Now when the governor said, looking at this picture, Sasu alone carry your face. He's so a strong a member. No, see, instead of you engaging me in a more decorum and civilized environment where we can engage and then we talk and then I make suggestions. You know, you went on the street and so hooligans are. You see, you apologize. I apologize. He will never apologize today and apologize today, tomorrow. Mun call demonstrations. Occupy Ghana demonstrations 100 times. It will not remove the tag of hooligans. The more when hooligans one, we call the street, we hooligans two. We call the three. And how many times you come on the street, we will label you. Because that is how we see you. You are decided to choose the street. But not to engage the person in a forum. There will be jaw. So if you want the street, then we will refer you as hooligans. And you know, Dr. Edison, kudos to you. You have my top up. Like Ampaw, me check you, feel you. And now resign. Resign China. You are competent because you use the Bank of Ghana to help the economy. When we had crisis, that is where the Bank of Ghana shows. And so the money now you use, you know, BNT ma fono, you move able to us here. When did we support the economy? No, the economic situation, you frame a banking crisis, everybody, and they now they support it. And if you know the what say COVID, Ukraine war, no, and the way all economies in the world, no. Had a meltdown and it be affecting Ghana. You use the resources to support. And thank God the bank is recovering. Thank God the bank has not collapsed and called bankruptcy. It also recover. So Adixie and the team, Muntin team, Munjina, na Yanomodie, or Modie, sweet no also when you're back from hooligans and the park, you're from where you are. Na from na security experts for there more problem in this country because me who security be able provided those who are security threat you don't talk about them. Those who create insecurity in the system you don't talk about them. All that you sit down at your comfort of your home. Armchair security experts so called na multimedia security experts. Assemble fremo and I this assemble kind of it can create insecurity. If somebody refers somebody as illegals, does it call for insecurity? What are you talking about? When people are calling, do you know the names that they call our president? Do you know the names that Kelvin Taylor have been calling the president and the leadership of this country and everybody that disagree with Kelvin Taylor and NDC? Do you know the insults, the intemperate language that Kelvin Taylor, who is being sponsored by President Mama and Ibrahim Mama and the NDC, who have come out to say, or a mouthpiece of the NDC, and the platform is meant to push the NDC agenda, is there to ensure, say, Mama wins power. This Kevin Taylor, Nsem all come. I can't play them here. They insult, he attacks. What do I say? And that Kevin Taylor there. One day we will occupy your father's paramountcy because me who say, oh father, will problem. And you see, me Ampaw looking at Kevin Taylor seriously, no. Me who say, problem is Papa. And Ghana, security experts, nobody who say Kevin Taylor. The things that Kevin Taylor is using the media house to do, the attacks on individuals, the insults, the way he conducts himself, no, is a security threat to the nation. Kevin Taylor had the only security threat, but the Bank of Ghana, one use of the word, hooligans, is being condemned and crucified. Whilst Kevin Taylor, Captain Smart, when I say A+, and those apparatchiks, and a Bulldog and TV station use very offensive languages, conducts, run down people, insult people, lie about people. These are the trademark of Kevin Taylor, A+, Captain Smart. No, this constantly, no, in our media houses, no, National Media Commission, the hypocrisy of them. And then the security experts in this country, are you not seeing that one? Don't you see that as a security threat? And I think, sir, Kevin Taylor, father, we need to occupy Kevin Taylor's father's corporate. We need to do it anymore. Because Papa, Minyami, and him, say, Kevin Taylor, your Papa, problem, Papa, what my Ghana problem? What my Ghana problem, Papa, sir, I call out one of the what I am, Papa. All I say is better say, so denounce it to Kevin Taylor. And so, man, Obi, who's a Kevin Taylor, no, because for your disgrace to your family and to you as a promoter. There are people in the community that can tell Papa, for example, Eddie Musuas, are you proud of what the banner you know? You see, and what is the National Commission, the Minister of Religion and Culture, any National House of Chiefs? Can we tell Papa, I say, but this is too new if you are this one. Because on him here, want to mention the bay, then the bati abrochire. Na odidi obia tem odidi otumfa tem adanado atem odidi obia tem go for the sake of mama say mama beba power enti me asofo odidi omatem insult everybody odi I say hey and set a character and the only security threat but the governor of Bank of Ghana is a security threat. You are sick, you people, security agencies, no mo yare papa na mo yare these security experts for no. So to me this language, and so let me tell you something. Nobody have monopoly of over insults. Nobody have monopoly over threats. What I say, I'm not for me say, and what they say, threats no, and the insult no, is Kevin Taylor and those people on the property. Everybody has look. MPP, no sorry waka. Omudi see a muncha. That's what it happens. That's what the A+ is telling. A+ is saying, "Would we show better? Look, Muna Mukra power no. Too many amudia. The people have given you the mandate. Now don't need to call for. Forget about this element. The hypocrites in the system. Forget about them. Use the power to protect our democracy. Those who misbehave, go after them. That's what the power they are no. Protect our democracy, protect our security. What I say about this MPP. Mamu transe enyemo ho mobo na NPDC fonin omo paraji sane omo awa ha omo asofo a ya ha omo na we for say any media houses ya bombo pa any civil societies people ya bombo pa and every day they are attacking the government, running the government down and end this MPP. You are talking about rule of law. What rule of law? Nonsense. Rule of law that does not promote discipline. What you honor, you did your biatem. Then we have people insult, and after insulting and attacking government, no, they come and tell the government, and the government is not promoting democracy. The freedom of speech, you know, insult can hold, and freedom of expression, you know, intimidation can hold, and a threat can hold. So please, Addison, you deserve to be praised. We are confident in you. That's why I do appoint you as the governor. Run your business. Leave them to be on the street. What they say, street so pound bread. That's my opinion. Number 2. Let's move on to very interesting area. That area Eye. United Showbiz. United Showbiz, Lawyer Ampaw was part of. Obia unim me Lawyer Ampaw. United Showbiz, I've been a panelist, regular contributor. You know, I appear on the show. I am too much. Me na me must show the trend. You see, I trained. Me trend show no. Go to social media, go to Facebook, go to YouTube. You see Lawyer Ampaw on United Showbiz. Me be man no news. And then the A plus mo yano. You must be news. Until no, the court show no so. And we all know show no. The purpose of the show is to talk about creative and entertainment stuff. And politics was not part. Into no, the show now, for this most start here no. Say be no, we are pioneers. You be no, a course A plus. Then I got some program so my host, my panelist. So I've been there several times. But what has happened? What has happened? And it is simple. The show had issues. And the man and I'm again it's a show also. Show the issues that have been here say there are regular panelists like Kwame Plus, Bulldog, and some of the panelists. Almost use the platform, which is a bigger platform, to attack people they don't like, to damage people's reputation, to mock people, to expose people to hatred, ridicule, and contempt, and to lie about people, and the platform not a platform here say they will run you down, they will say all kinds of things, and the production team, Paradex and cannot control them. They can't manage them. Hosts cannot manage them. Those days, Mama cannot manage them. Miss Demon cannot manage them. That is why me Lawyer Ampaw. When Omode Mosame Fa, I want to be engaging, me stramo say, Patapa Piotono, the Mmra Roye. Na me dream, me the UTV, United Showbiz court. I'm going to damage 650 million. If first was a guardian, we saw the answer. He said, if what done madam for, we didn't need problem. If first he said, was sister, Mama sister, if what, because of me, you know, make a train for so my tried Jane, Yare be a way you see there, if one can say, oh, Yare, don't know Jane or Ampaw, because of person called prison, and Panso, or Jane Yam, my young mobile, and my also for 650 million. For the next 650, A plus to 650. What did I say? It's not so that 650 million cedis. What did I say? All those people now are PMO. I drag you to court. Move for a lawyer, say 5. We could defeat him near in court. And not only won the case, I ensure say I discipline you. But I realized that UTV, United Showbiz have not learned their lessons. Now, Mmra who say the show is going to give her a problem. No. Trying to sit management down to dojo and see how bad they can refine the program and change some of the panelists who are giving her problem and headache. Management did not listen. So the woman now Miss Viaba, Miss V also won issues apart from say the tree also na kumanye. Also, bien à noir, or can't there any day. Oh, they are saying today, authority. But what has happened? Show no, the political discussion become. And in that show, what do we see? You see, go to YouTube. I mean, more than one program so to glorify it, but go to YouTube, go to Facebook, go rewind the question. When they raise political issues, A plus, maybe the president them. NDC for them, MPP for them, Bulldog for now. Ola Michael, we made the deal about them. You see, in some of more come. And yes, I hurt you. It be yet no quality, it be a mockery, it be a damaging, it be more serious insult, law insult. The producer, the executive producer, has nothing to talk about. They allow these people to go on free. Now, on say, show the way ya, maybe about kuna film. Say, you know, not the show bizarre. Once, now, podcast back there, but where they consistently. If you watch, every week, they bring issues of NDC, MPP, primaries, MPP say. They don't talk about NDC. That show, United Showbiz don't bring NDC issues. All is about MPP issues. They don't talk about Mama. They talk about Nanado. They don't talk about the NDC party. They talk about the MPP party. Now, the party, out of respect, writes to management, write to Father Dixon, did not cooperate the panelists. Utie, your letter not the management. You copy A plus. You copy Bulldog. You copy any panelist. A panelist, you are not an employee. A panelist, no, you are an employer. A panelist, no, you just show up, you speak your mind, near a job, you can now call. And the management, letter meant for management are not meant for panelists. But here, letter yetro and yetro ma Father Dixon, and the management, Roger Quotable. And because MPP have respect for despite, because MPP have respect for the station, because MPP himself station, no, a station be a very important. About the democracy, about the media landscape, you cannot do away with, despite media, their success and their achievement, their impact on the media landscape. No, so MPP decided not to take the law into their hands, but out of respect and love for the station, no, wrote a letter. Muntie, hamuna ya camera. Ya letter ma management in a company management ni niebuye. No more respect corporate governance. No more respect protocol. Now, no more respect what we call confidentiality. Letters are written in confidence. So the letter was not copied to A plus. Yan copy Bulldog. Yan copy any of the panelists. It was meant for management to read and then either meet with a representative of the party, not only to me at Jojo. And at the end of the day, they come out by responding to the letter. Either say, oh, please, we appreciate him concern, but the policy of the program, they say, we will continue, but we'll take a clue. Asa, this would have ended in a way, and then, Mmra, the SCNO, and see. If for this thing, I hold that document as confidential, being the executive producer of United Showbiz, on my A plus, a copy. And my A plus is called trap set so camera. Now when you copy no. Now we read it openly. Listen to me. With Father Dixon and the producers, you are copy. You are all there. A plus reading, you know. He has a right to express the opinion. But what he doesn't have the right to destroy that paper. That paper was not meant for you. That paper is A plus or personal property. That paper have a content, that content, no. In law, no say a copywriter, it owns in law by those who wrote the paper. That paper. Timothy law. So make sure letter brewa, that letter content in the media. So if boom boom now you disrespect somebody's letter, what so? And you would have show. Let the trauma management. Then A plus gets a copy. Come and sit on air. Already we now. Shana Jury no theater. Public display. And this MPP4. We are kwasia. We are Jimmy4. That one. The media gurus. They didn't say anything wrong with that. The human rights activists. They didn't say anything wrong with that. Alan Tremantia never done opposition leader. And the UTV. What they went to know is against a violation of media rights. More and more condemn me. What happened on UTV? United Showbiz, no. Same, you didn't condemn A plus. Ne unprofessional attitude. Ne wrong. Oh yeah. To destroy a letter that was not meant for honor. That he was not copied. A letter that carries Obi message that meant for honor. Openly disrespected. Now, when you offend the sensibility of party people, when you offend the sensibility of party people, and they decide to come at your station, listen to me. United Showbiz, Lawyer Ampaw, me ni Obia. My bamboo station, no. I mean, what experience was station, no. I've been there. Abeku Santana interviews me. Mene, what when say, Casalutot. On OKFM. Morning, afternoon shows in the Ampaw war. Mene, United Showbiz, UTV, Despite Media. Many any of the sessions are I speak to all your networks. Burefi, telenovela, Whoki Libya, na many Casalutot, Yawaho. Every Sunday beer, every Sunday Kabadista, every Sunday beer, na many Casalutot. Come touch a monk near analyzing Whoki Libya. They are entertaining Ghanaians. They are making them happy. That program, even not one city when it was paid. I voluntarily went there because I want to distress myself as a lawyer. From Monday to Saturday, Friday, me kokota na Sunday na me bra na mako station na mako Jimini, mako share my ideas and program here denagana for ni agent. UTV, law program. Man is saying Lawyer Ampaw. Many tiki, like tiki mo. I've done programs there. So I know the premises. UTV, baby, WONTUMI because there's a strong security. Forget no. Tight security. There is one entrance to the place. The back door, no, you cannot enter because it's meant for only staff. Who you can remove? That door, no, staff program. Everybody use one main entrance and then four more. You to me remu if you don't seek permission. You can never enter UTV without permission from the security man. First, they will ask you, move here. Then, who brought you here? Then they will cross-check from the people whether you are needed. It is security man no can now walk floor no will question anybody who is coming. So there's first security. They are about 3 or 4. They are there. It's a guest. Guests. One-on-one. Background now you have to seek permission. They will give you boarding pass. There is a protocol. There is a serious COVID period. Cleaning. Through machine. First, open reception. The reception team will ask you, where are you going? So first security check. Second security check is the reception. If you cannot explain why you're on the premises, you'll return. Now, baby, a UTV one a last floor. You need to take you. So first, who beat it? You must seek permission from the security front desk before they direct you. And the more part me say, these 60 people now mo call UTV. United should be production house. Live program, no. They didn't seek permission. They were there without your consent. You see, this is what you have to interrogate. You see, Ghana, some man, boys. Do you think the boys use macho? Are they spirits? And now they almost guns. No more do no more cool. Almost Ghana security men, no, and then they tie them. No more call reception, and no more tie them. And some of them call flow about 3 steps. And some of them do work now. Baby, production, no. People are there. They will ask you, why are you coming? And I get 60 people. You cannot enter. To the same for the remember, baby, live camera. Hey, you can't enter this place. You meet 6 security men. 6. And here, you can't enter because it is live. And it means that somebody allowed them in. That's why investigation is very important. And stop the condemnation before investigations. Ghana is a country we only condemn people without giving them a hearing. It means that these 60 people were cleared to enter by the security people, cleared to enter by the reception, led to the place of production, and then they allowed them to come and meet whoever they want to see, which means that they came and met the production team. At the time now, Mmra production team, no, that is where they started telling them their problems, and then they started venting their frustration. That is what happened. Who will cause them? And then to be say, so you make a false allegation saying that they invaded the premises, the live show. Who told you? If these people were able to invade the live show, then it means that UTV, despite media, your security is poor. You have security challenges. People are not safe to do programs in your place. You need to revamp your security, because it means that if somebody were live programmer, tax, criminals can come and even kill the person, shoot the person. And the police must interrogate. So it means that the people went there with permission. So what are you talking about? That they went there, invaded. What is invading? Now, when the people went, these 60 people, don't you see in the video that they were telling the people why they are there, that they want to see A+, because A+ have done A, B, C, D to explain. Also, they should be given opportunity to also. To the sense that the video, we saw policemen who have come, and then their leader addressed the policemen in a civilized manner. But because somebody wants to do propaganda, we painted a picture as if they are criminals. Invading the United Showbiz. Let's put it aside. So granted. So who gave them the permission to enter the Holy of Holies? And why? If they were criminals now, why do you give them? What will criminals a right to be heard? Or be a criminal? Who your control? If I was interview control. Yeah, interview control. But you can see the video that they were being interviewed, meaning that they were not there to do anything wrong. They were let in by power that be. And when they got there and they were trying to talk to the power that be, there was misunderstanding. That's why people started recording. Who recorded them? These are the matters that you have to interrogate. Tigana etia, asamba na obia, ena MPP fonso, Nkrumah momo tiana na they did what of it? Take your time. Obi analyze the thing the way I'm analyzing. Me see UTV, me no Ampaw. I'm a pioneer. I know that in and out of the UTV. I've been there several times. And you see, you can't dare me. Lampa, you can't dare me. You see my programs and my program on UTV. Fabric Simuni, I know them. They know that I know the area. So, even me, who is known, one person, when I'm going there, I go under serious security checks. Now, so, one leg. Oma Remu. Then A plus anyhow. He comes and they're born a man, you know. For this moves on the platform to insult, to attack, to threaten. And A plus think that he is smart. You see, who say who lawyer? You are not a lawyer. So don't use the word if. You think you are smart. And you know, you are accusing somebody, but you don't want to hold responsibility. You know, what you want to say yeah, also be empowered. Then, if that you insulted the boy, the man. Media, but tape no. But tape no, man. But tape no.
So I let away MPP for muya adi we are a time then we will attack you more. And obi mamun chobium let away letter phone. So I let away letter from Mobi and Cross. You cannot. Nobody in this country can decide what we do on this show.
Time I Mr. Temi kasa ye intro ni bibiana. Se mo amu chef to begin mu to say na de be cause ding 008815. And the number obe friend. I was so. She say yenya uninvited guests. Awa wa ye ni baby omu free. And now I'm going to interrupt a show ye start 9 p.m. Na nye ye pe say be cut that long break now you know. But not to say your studio high hijab. You sure say be muso hu so visuals ni be nam social media so mu free here wine a small more.
You are telling us say unya uninvited guests. You see how uninvited guests, no? How did the guests come to you if they were not invited? Please, I want you to play A plus insult, no? I want to play A plus insult, no? Go ahead, play A plus insult, no? Unfortunately, attack any sort of room, Papa. You see that thing? Now play, no? Hey. You could see.
Sweep that one under the carpet and go straight to go and talk about PCS style and Joyce Blessing. And Matete say, yes, say, and there's also been partner Suman Crawford. Zana Mati. I'm just hoping that it's not true. But if it is true, it took him 2 weeks to organize those people. Me, I came here with 3 pickups full of boys. It took me less than 30 minutes to organize, to call boys that will be Mmra UTV. Also, if you do that thing again, I'll organize boys and I'll bring them to Ghana Gas. And I'm telling you this, microphone will be afraid for me. And if it is true, see, Yakufa the campaign, no Subempa in DC, no Nana Kunedrich, no count. He's a very stupid boy. Yakufa the campaign, he was not part of it. And he has been making calls here and making threats every day. Obedience, no. I'm not afraid of him. So when you probably don't buy you, yes. And I'm warning Ousubempa. I'm warning Ousubempa in this country called Ghana. Nipa are attacking MPP by Honorable Kennedy Japan. And he can call the vice president and the president that he will give them a showdown. And you stupid boys, none of you have been able to attack him. And you can come here and you think that we are scared of you. obi ansuro bia o me de mani we me de mom wholesale price because of a couple of people. Oh, what can some you have to reduce it because anya yie no obi to say ke demfu or MPP ni to make us MPP for what can some anya yie no obi to say a friends Samuel Nku or MPP ni Kabu Peru Kujeto, all these guys they are my friends. Look, let me tell you something. Me, I'm not a coward. Me a coward. Yes, boys be about some A plus. Me banu in less than 10. Let me pick up tray full of boys. Let them come. We are you na your boy and nearby. I'm warning you. You also, I'm warning you. I'm warning you. If you are the one who you are a very stupid one, I'm warning you. That next time if you have small bibraha, we will look for you. I'm warning you. In the when John Mahama was president of Ghana, then a young year, what happened? What happened? And these things have been going on.
You see the problem I have with United Showbiz and Father Dixon. The problem I have, what A plus problem I made one with Father Dixon, the executive producer, is to allow A plus to start by saying, Mate, which is the need evidence. Now, if say you know, there's only evidence. Now, say you know, now I know, then you go ahead and mention the person's name and start attacking and insulting. So you see, first, or see what thing. Second, or see say you know, this is not sure. Third, or you know, nah, or be dealing with no stupid. And allowed such an assault, an insult, and threat on such a big platform. And look at what A plus said, or say or no. Wow. Now all bano okra keep up the answer with people armed. So Ghana police and the security agencies, you don't see A plus as a threat. So as a security threat, if he within 30 minutes he can organize boys to a particular show, and the boys it will come and do damage. National security, hello, more. Ghana police, more. You don't see any threat. Only Okache no, he is beyond the security agencies of this country, and he has boys who can do damage. It's true. I know A plus are boys because our boys are drums they follow for security wise, and the A plus that I know, I've done a little research about A plus. What do I say? A plus, the stubbornness, the Mofrasi tone, Winniba, Fantini boy. How hard the papa? What he has done to the father. The me father crazy, Mr. Dan. Mr. Dan. How stubborn A plus was. Boy, the father boom. Stubborn in school. I started on the mafia and call clubs and this kind of and issues only for the nyaya and sorry for that be we involving this for the sika. I know all checks some checks issues and I know all. Because A plus didn't know say the father crap here madam for. He doesn't know. He doesn't know. Jade of draw with this. Yeah, polishing one on polishing. The for the school you're running it down here. I know the checks involves police case. I know all. So I know who A plus is. But if he can come on national television and threaten the system, say within 30 minutes he can boys and security agencies can drop Muti or latest there. Down Parimuti on national television. Somebody can tell you that he is capable of organizing tax. He's capable of organizing people who can do damage. And then certain also bempa. So nimine wagana gas. And next time. So where is the rule of law? You see the hypocrisy of the system is say, as a man, you see this serious thing that A plus have done. Nobody is talking about it. But you are talking about the hooligans. You are talking about those who went there and said, oh, yeah, penny, dear. You see, you're ready. But A plus sits on United Showbiz and demonstrated to us the ability within 30 minutes to organize caps, ice, damage. If it come 2024 elections, do you know how many people A plus can mobilize? And Kanapa, I can tell you before God the man, if you people are not up and doing, BNI 4, and anytime A plus have issue, now the guy is growing wings, doing more damage. And you come and tell us that you can within 30 minutes organize 3, and within 1 hour there. These are the people, potential people who can do coup. And Falabisi gives such a person platform to exhibit this security threat to the people of Ghana. Everybody's talking about that. Jesus Christ, we are not safe in this country. We are not safe. Because being like Ampaw, and I know what AK Plus is capable of doing. He has called me, hey, those times, sir, many know what issues, many know, me drag UTV to court. A plus, or Koluwa, the threat or the man was full to. But I was calm. I didn't want to take him on. I have all the recordings. I didn't want to take him on. That guy is a stubborn guy. No, and also Mmra say, that film and said, down the film. The love he showed A plus and what A plus stands for in Ghana society. But UTV are on the platform to do more damage. And then the police down Paremo, these people without arms. They went to a station, they have security. They went to a station, security. Whoa. They didn't go with arms. They were allowed to move from one security post to another security post without causing any damage. There was no chaos in the first security post. Security post, no chaos. Even in the room, there was no chaos. They were just joy-joying. And then police comes, and then they address the police. They have been arrested. But somebody who sits on that television and says that I came with people who were coming to do damage, that person, I issue statements. I deny his involvement. Has taken steps. Report to the police because we are going to see what is going to happen. National security must start at now. Because people like A plus, they're serious. They are very dangerous. They are very dangerous. I tell you, see, the guy I've told you that he's capable. He have the voice. You see, and you see, when people are being killed here and there, I'm a but these are the things that happen. So people who can organize people. So organize people to eliminate people. That's what he's trying to tell you. Say, that's what he's telling you. And you see, people are being killed, shot here and there, and when people give you clue, the security agencies more that I don't know what is wrong with this. This country is not safe. This country, Ghana, is not safe. It's not safe. Nobody is safe. Oh. And I'm scared in 2024. I am scared for Ghana because we've lost it. Police at DNI, so we only look at parties A plus, and then because Okaseti and Anado, now NDC4, Ayomo Dentino, the A plus Yomunyame. Those time my A plus sorry Sutia and Nanado no, Mama no, Nam Nanado, NDC MP A plus Yomunyame. That is how we've run the country to the sense. Security agencies have become powerless to deal with such threats. So my legal opinion is down Parisian people, leave these people. They are not bad people. They did not invade anything. They have not invaded any program. They went there with the consent of the authorities. Per what I know at UTV, per the security arrangements, I can say on authority that the security agencies were aware, Paradixon and Co were aware that the people were coming. But those who videoed them at the time that there was exchange of words because they think, say, they had to be heard. Are these people criminals? When criminals are walking around, when people are criminals are walking around, you go and arrest innocent 16 people for what? Evading what? UTV. So my legal opinion is that A+ is a security threat. It's liable. He can be dealt with in defamation, threatening, and then offensive conduct. Because if you insult people, offensive conduct. Assaults. And the kind of assaults are insults and the threats. Because the three pickups made up of who and who know, they can still change Usubempa and end his life today. You don't see it. You don't see what I'm seeing. I said no A+. He doesn't joke. And Ghana here is the only country here. Our security agencies are sleeping. Omada. Security for you. Omada. Ghana security. Omada. Me mo bo. Ghana security. Me mo bo. Because you see, most politicians. Omo mbaku be na adi that party did that them. Kedepa did that them. Now the commander of chief of this country is being insulted. Who is safe in this country? BN9 for the security agencies. There's so much impunity. Security are broken down in this country. Just because politicians have decided to be about the law. When the police act, they will say the police is abusing people's rights. So police, if you take action right now, you see so-called human rights activists before coming out to say that, and the police are acting constitutionally, and they are breaching the constitution. People are creating problems. Security agencies go artists. Then human rights for civil society, led by those who know, people know, will call security experts, and then the constitution is being breached, and then the fundamental rights of people are being there, and there's no media freedom, and they threat on our democracy. The money man no, nyamuni mo me mo ano to mai enkoso, omai obi anye safe. It takes the grace of God. We are living by the power of God. We are kept by the power of God. Every Ghanaian is being kept by the power of God. I'm telling you for God, a man. Obi biara na wutie mu hweme no nyame ehumo brohu ne bambo na ma wutie ase but Ghana for police, Ghana for security agencies, Ghana for winner. Ya di so money they have become powerless, toothless. No broni ufu say A+ America. A+ for London, no for television. E bien na no ka de okan ya. Anka owie station, owie program na security agencies na so the museum bam. I saw the Muslim. He's a criminal. They arrested him. Now Ghana had the no more. Your man a platform not trendy. You know, by this time got A+ plastic people don't know. Now the new Gina or trendy. And the NDC for Kotanichi. NDC for Obidi at one plan via idea. A+ so Choboy. Now your man fans. Now you're intimidating the security agencies. I say, leave A+ alone. And I occupy police. Occupy way. He said, I don't want to let that Ghana Yamobo. But you see, NPP, more than you to be a shamunsa. You Ghana security as shamunsa. Much less than MTC for Bulemu. Now, element like A+, this Kevin Taylor Motiti, Kevin Taylor Motiti, only other people, they take the security for granted. They run the show. You move to me, then people are running the show for you. Move power no. Madia Mobo and MPP form why a Mobo and then you're calling for MPP for and hooligans and but those who are tax and hooligans on stations in there, you are not talking about them. That's my legal opinion. Leave these people alone. They are not hooligans. They are not tax. They went there to express their concerns. They went there to demonstrate their grievances. They went there and they were given permission to enter. There was no break-in. So, I'm breaking in. They didn't damage any property. They were given free access to the place, right to the production house. What are you talking about? Now, finally, Kennedy Japan. Kennedy Japan. Mr. Showdown. One thing I realized is that Showdown is Kennedy Japan than campaigning. You know, the campaign, Showdown, where? Showdown is the brand, the Kennedy Japan. Showdown is the they say, Bibia Showdown. You know, the message is showdown. Showdown, 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 showdown. Today I don't want to talk about Kennedy Japan, but very brief. Let me just respond briefly. Oba Kumasi, I've had Kennedy Japan. Oba can. Chairman to be a press conference now, or expressing the opinion. Say, look, he has those issues. What I say, Kennedy Japan, and he thinks say whatever Kennedy Japan said about Ono in Kumasi, no, it was unfair. Chairman Chenadre. And then chairman came out to say, look, if you want to dare me and then you attack me, who attack it, for the same, who attack it, regional minister, majority leader, innocent, MP, Ghanaiano, Nanado, Abona Baswa, say he's the best MP, Minister of Education, MP for Busumchi. He's one of the best ministers in Africa. That you can't take away from him. No. You came to attack all of them. Attack the economy of Busumchi, and to me express the opinion. Say, look, you can express opinion, find time and campaign. But if you threaten Onwa or see one person can want some, you have the right to talk about him. To me, it's not perfect, only 100% perfect, or what the strength or the weaknesses. So you can criticize him, but threaten or say, who threatened me? Police. Then people being law-abiding person because he has nothing to against Kennedy Japan. They are family. Ninuya, not down for no. Ninuya penny, and if it's only one party. So you can't fight your own. I want to be trying to say that if you dare threaten me, I'll report. It's simple. But okay, Bolare, we say we say WONTUMI you for because now can so share one-on-one. That is not how we do politics. One-on-one for what? If you are law abiding, who believe in rule of law, due process, when somebody threatens you, you don't threaten the person back. You report to the police. And that's exactly what WONTUMI have done. So WONTUMI so just respect all the mouth. And the thing that I can, you see, my problem with Kennedy Japan is when you attack MPP, now you offend me. You make me very jittery. You see, because a party, say, maintaining, breaking the eight. Who aspire to be flag bearer. Why do you want to attack that same party? You can attack individual. Me, I don't care. Who attack WONTUMI, I don't care. Who attack everybody, who competitive care. It's part of the game. But don't attack the party. That's what I feel. Now, they say who attack a game, a political game. But the party, it's my problem. So for you to go and Bolare, small boy Bolare, in the party, in the station, in the NC4 station, Who the who contestant now? Who contest no? Who ma MPP for radio station? NDC for opponent radio station is required now. You go to Bolare and then Bolare and lead you. Questions will be so near. Questions are about trouble. Questions about expose you. Bolare was doing damage to you. It be sour. Then you vent your anger on people of Central Region. I was sad. Say Central Region for Edi Ushamo, and you are ready to take them on if they don't vote for you 100%. I was sad. Because see, I think say one of your grievances they say Baumia intimidate delegates. But what they are doing to the people of Central Region is also intimidation. Who intimidate them? Man to map me, no one will show down. If there another accusation on Baumia, I say, oh, what is this car? To delegate na join. Also say delegates why you be a moment to one kaiwa. It's also talk about it. And then finally, you the can say, you force Baumia to position. First, what's a very pretty? Central Region for about 100%. Who bear damage for Central Region because who have the resources to do damage. You see, and the things are okay. Now you move because then NDC MPP4. I will support to not do NDC for. Look, a lot of people who are supporting Kennedy Pond today, a lot of them are NDC for. NDC for no, they like what Kennedy Pond you know. Oh, they Kennedy Pond you know. NDC crying a baby. Say MPP NDC for na who aba asama. Won't say NDC MPP for you know. We have a lot of people who are NDC who are on media, social media platforms, and they speak. No vote near NDC for because they know that they prefer Ken than Kwamia or any contestants. So they are fueling disunity in the party. So when you threaten the party that you love so much, and Central Region, Kennedy Pond, you can't have 100% vote. Nobody can give you 100%. It's not possible. It's not possible. So that showdown, also show Central Region, it's a threat to the party. And some of us are worried. You see, because if you threaten this party, now you're a contestant. Are you not breaching party's rules? Rules of the game. No one can say the rules of the elections. They say, go and campaign, convince the people, but threaten can win. And the MPP National Council, elders, when you are cowards, you are afraid, you are scared because who you put on the shoulder about you? Showdown, can you put you in Impara or showdown too? I don't know whether it's the showdown and move ferry and Musua. But can you put, please? Don't try to be a liability to the party. Me, I always say, look, it's better to have a united party in a position than to have a divided party who has one power. So even the NDC, MPP will go to opposition, they should unite in opposition. But to go to position divided, the party will be destroyed. I say, who will be born now, 10, 11. Now one team 11, no. Strike and I saw strike, no. What then they share goes into share go and now I should be my opponent, no. That's what the candidate is doing. When we are trying to make NDC unpopular, when we are trying to make NDC not attractive, Kennedy Pond is giving them ammunition. Into who share NDC for Goa. No, also I bet take an bomb. That's what the Kennedy Pond is doing. And that's what he's doing. Who should interviews me? Bola Reninia was just to let NDC know the weaknesses of MPP. And you see, when you do this, you're not a party. And you tell me and say, or can say you didn't attempt. Maybe it's that platform didn't Kennedy Martin. No. You didn't attempt. I'm a brother penny. I'm a brother penny. I'm not didn't attempt. But you see, the question is that when some of us critically take you on, no, it's because you are disturbing the party. You must be what you benefiting from party. You learn power between. Me not Cadbury member of MP. I'm not aspiring to be anything. Me I'm one mini card. Number two, I have not aspired for anything. Me pray for any position. Say I could MP. I'm an MPP. Nana mean so Nana do buy within Nana do come border. MPP focus on me the omo border. Yeah, man, me any position. Ministerial appointment no, deputy appointment no, board so no, nothing. But when I look at MPP and what they stand for, my heart goes there. So some of us are defending the party, not because you need to be move. No. We are defending the party because we believe that the party is the party that should be in power. Some of us, you move why you did your term because of the love that I have for the party. See, boy, because here video say me a gay, and I'm a gay, and I'm a gay. Later, me coach him no say oh, and yes, I'm not me. Mama do into your cancers to divert attention. Can we tell a more? Did my term? My man Crawford, did my term. Program I hear crowd social media. He did my term. He attack me. He threaten me. All in the name of defending the party. Defending the party. Senator Kevin Turner, I had been so defending NDC to be in power. I mean, so defend the MPP to hold on to power. So some of us are receiving the threat and the insult, but me, I don't read. I don't care. But when we are trying to hold on to power, and who are benefiting from the party, any contract from the party, I am MP for the party, any what party the move ama today and then open so be front player no. Who soon who run the party down? E will come. Who say hey, you need what time? Me too. I can tell you for God the man. Say MPP co-position. I don't fear who, and I don't fear anybody because me, my mama power. Me, di. Because one, me a public officer. Two, me MPP ni by Cadbury. Three, me ministerial appointment. I ever call me for account. Three, I'm not on a payroll of anything, any public institution. Four, I've not committed any crime. Five, I'm a free person. Unlike Kevin Taylor, on the day. On the papa who crap on to Mmra. I'm on your into our bomb pine and nana away. My Mmra on to Mmra. But me, I can decide to go to Togo, as I've said, or to stay. Nobody can. And I'm a free person. And I live my simple life. I've been a simple man for all. I drive a simple car, eat simple food, have simple children, live a simple lifestyle. But moi, many appointments. Now moi, another buying a benefit with a remedy. More than me sumamu. Ni NDC person be yamo. Until the mubu be wa. You better ha na ye share law no. Na at the same time so you can to support the party. Even the party doesn't even sponsor my program. The program is with party no can sponsor. The party don't have money, so I understand. But individuals who are appointees even don't sponsor this program. It's WONTUMI and Baheba, who does the sponsoring. The ticket, I mean, if you Accra by every time, they made that they are doing it. But what do I get? Into Kennedy Paul, you will be why you are sacrificing more than you. Because when you benefit. So when you attack NDC, you have MPP, you have problems with me. When you attack Baumia, I don't have a problem. You attack Kennedy, WONTUMI can fight his own battle. Who attack any other contestant, Akoto, Wembley, I don't have a problem. But when you attack MPP party, that's where Ampaw has a problem with you. Because I can't afford sending MPP back co-position. Now you are no more. Hey, can you imagine Kevin Taylor? I'm a Minister of Interior. and Minister of Communication you ne nya sabi je fi mu rade ne nya sajo mo bag biom o man nya de biom de ebe nye yen tena yimu bi wo Ghana na divided into two on kind this on kind people who are yen fi wo ntebu de mama international mo nwe mo ho ti ma fo na me na me kan na Abrabo so be tofo the party be na fa ho kwashe mu because Ghana ha no bibia have been politicized ebe de me yen sukura be no mkura no ebe NDC be no water and NDC MPP be no water asofodie ya politicizing no ye wasofo a omo NDC wasofo led by Muntie tie NDC o dey say prophet Oduro NDC di party emomo o dey say sankwanchi ankramo you have them NDC asofo no wo ho they say usu be crap usu so kokom wo usu be kokom wo anya me pe no ni and they want MP people so asofo otabemo ene mo amo so omo MPP asofo so nti bi nyame so nkra no ya ye ne NDC nyame MPP nyame ahimfo so so the chiefest institution have been politicized ahimfo amo MPP judiciary so there mama say ya politicizing no ti want NDC judges and MPP judges Ghana Bar Association so almost say ya politicizing you Ghana Bar Association lawyers MPP lawyers and then NDC lawyers police crowd the same thing. You want police, NDC police, MPP police. Civil servant also. You want civil servant MPP, civil servant NDC. So they are sitting Ghana na you want. One pet baby and phone tea and share. Na you go kalawa. What the bell move? Because there's nothing like neutrality in Ghana. Either it belongs to NDC or MPP. That is why Allah into the party, into a movement. Movement being soon new and lasting. Uncle beside June 4th movement. June 4th. Allah movement then lasting. Maybe Papa to be the question and this I'll be your anthem. Then I can point fast or so there. Uluzua anti-party, but on support to campaign. There are only two forces, NDC and MPP. Either you belong here or you belong there. And I have chosen the right wing, MPP. Because we say in life, you have right thinking members and the left thinking members. Right thinking members, and then any MPP for and the left thinking members, any NDC for that dream bonning, I think him didn't I'm before to say I dream bonny, I dream bonny, I dream bonny. I dream bonny Ghana say your motu in ya no pop and say Ghana trouble ma I say look at here I say cool secret ya cross the red line I dream I say look at I say Ghana currently ya cross the red line for cool until cool see mama so sure because cool see ah o me di hini on say oh no let's keep the constitution I say look at any mama crano share party back on they are divided once I say look at is calling for coup mama also say constitution because mama no epetumi I saw the petit also person say soup because I think the no presidential abuse mama knew I saw the kid person take over no who say mama person the vice president ba part no I saw the kid who say mama mfa no also fa dey into the I saw the kid person same to say Mmra in the last institution person be team who do my plan Shraj we did 30 years but Shraj boss one Shraj boss onye hwe mama na ne buy mama ko fa Shraj boss be the oti na human rights na conform because on human rights na kasa on tiase oti human rights no mo no of course human rights is exclusive yeah kankan and we go demonstration demonstration like we no I'm saying they breach their right but you don't know that Article 41 of the Constitution comes about duty and every right is not exclusive. Into Ghana you basi dey see no to my opinion about three things. To summarize, is that the Occupy Ghana, Occupy Bank of Ghana Demono is one of the useless, incompetent demo. Much ado about nothing. The more Emfa bread and butter Mmra, the more a man for exercise. Now a man for deal with me. Echo true soluku. Echo waste time with sweet. Bank of Ghana said on resign. Don't know which way you know. Do you think your demonstration can bring any change in Bank of Ghana? No. Addison say meeting, baby meeting. And then I'm more pointing me. More from a parliament member, but sweet to sue the member. Addison is a governor of Bank of Ghana. It's not a street governor. Addison is not the street governor. The Bank of Ghana, no, and just street to sue no deal. So invite Addison to parliament. The useless occupied Bank of Ghana, you have nothing doing. Parliament for no person much earlier. Some say question ma toa. Say the man who say girls who get no more share. Say every bina sasu call no say ya call share ya. Obejina no onyai. Who says sasu to parliament obetu aka onyai. You are tempting people on the street to occupy Ghana. Occupy Bank of Ghana demonstrators no. You are 100% hooligans. The description fits you. Hooligans. What is the meaning of hooligan? In conform with to Assam. And perhaps people did to Assam. United Showbiz, learn from your mistake. Medical court. Ama, you are convicted. So don't allow panelists to destroy your beautiful and very educative, entertaining program. Showbiz. If you are showbiz, let them know that you are showbiz. And then family members of women with problems, let them go. And then bring in. If you want to do political program, let them do political program. Next time, when somebody writes you a letter, the amount you never will be a trouble letter. You let them showbiz. Everybody will be scared to write a letter. We also write letters of competition to companies. We don't give it to panelists. It is shame onto the management of UTV for allowing A+ to have a copy of a confidential letter. By a team to provoke the peace and also to attack the sensibilities of the MPP supporters, and that's what you had. And then to allow A+ to display to mobilize talks, vanguards, like people who he has what it takes to kill, to destroy, to counteract. Yabani vigilantism. Let's only rely on the state institution, the police and the military and the intelligence agencies. A+ say he has crews. From within 30 minutes. Take it 2 weeks, but 30 minutes. And we don't know who is feeding those people. And we don't know how many are there in the system. And so, March 2024, A+, Tiono Konjo, I want 1,000 people. Go here and destroy. Go here and kill where. Now, first, Kendapa, people, Muslim level. And then, we want you to support the party. We want you to come down with. We are tired of your showdown. Showdown in Fedriane. Showdown is a slogan. Go to the delegates and convince them about your programs and policies and let them vote for you. So that if they vote for you, everybody will join to support you. If they refuse you to now, you can decide, it's your choice to sit back. But Baumia or any of the contestants are nyame de beba no inim say ye de ko so kona ikondi be ye MPP for there come 2024 inshallah say honorable Osakoto ne beba obedi nkonim easily say Dr. Bawumia ne beba obedi nkonim siba adani mu ne beba obedi nkonim siba Kennedy Pon so ba obedi nkonim easily therefore you are capable of leading this party to bring the 8. So Kennedy Pon stop that indicative propaganda that any war, none of the three can succeed. Unyame. And the MPP, MPP traditional, we have founding fathers. What do I say? People who are sacrificed and play major role. You are not part of them. So don't come and destroy the party. If you think you want to be in a party, then speak positively. Can some encourage some my party no? Who share na party no so? What do you say? Who be join now? No, baby, this is not here. No, what did it? That's how you can't be in a party and destroy the party. That is my humble opinion. One pie say nyame a share your so. Na obo ye ho ban nyame a onim ene na ochina nyame a wahye ye bo se oma ye nim nwase nyame a onim ye fo ye na nabi mu no sa nyame no hwe ye so oma ye da di ban di obo ye ho ban oma die tia ye ba asase so no ye meye na wiase ne hu se dan fe bibi mba wiase na yefa bibi nso nko na obi anya na fa mu de na me no so na nyame to safre wa na yenya akobo papa bibi akobo san se yeti asase so kra no de ye no e be tin bi kra ye nkaye ti most tubo na mo ye gidigidi na mo petumi na ntendidi ye no obi anya obia the next 2-3 generations can never even remember you. Those who were born in 18 something, we don't know them. Those who existed in 17 something, we don't know them. Now, yeah, existing 19 something, you 1968 for no. 68 for the they say obia what did 1920 1920 for no we he said 1940 for na egu di ba for the 1955 for e be do so 1964 no because it around 20 Ghana at 100 no na we di ahe aja tobi no Ghana at 100 e be ko no for 37 years or something I can't age no aja tobi no the next generation your mama will not even remember that we exist. Shut up. Now you who say Abrabo no is by grace. Now Ahomasono, Mmra down. Now I'm this. I can do this. I don't do this. No, you can't do foko. That's it.